Hello family, how you guys doing? It's your boy Edwin E back with another video on this Wednesday. It is hump day, it's the middle of the week, right? I just had my meetings and stuff today. Pretty busy day on Wednesdays. Wednesday is the busiest work day for me, but everything went well. My boss is happy. She about to take a vacation, so of course that means next week I get to relax, no meetings on Wednesday, so my week next week gonna be pretty chill. Guys, welcome back to the channel. We at 178 right now subscribers. I mean, every day we're doing something. Every day we're adding more people to the channel. And all I ask is, guys, you know, when you subscribe to the channel, watch the content, share the content, and hit the like button. As you guys know, I say this all the time. I'm just a guy on YouTube that make videos about my experience in the market and what I invest in. You are free to use my video as a guide, but I am not a financial advisor, so you do this at your own risk. Do your due diligence, okay? Don't go say, okay, well, because I show you guys see my portfolios and stuff, what I buy, so you go and buy that. If it do good, you say, oh, Edwin is great. Then when it do bad, you say, oh, Edwin suck. No, don't do that. Do not do it. Okay, guys? All right, so let's get right into the portfolio. We'll try to keep the video short. It's Wednesday. I've been talking all day, so of course my voice sounds a little funny, but because I've been talking all day. All right, guys, so we get into the portfolio. As you guys can see, we had a little gain today, and yesterday I thought we was going to end the day on a good note, but we were down 0.9% on this portfolio. Okay, and we got beat by the S&P by 0.6%, but that's okay. We're gonna. I know tomorrow we're gonna do better tomorrow, but this is where we are right now, guys. So let me open this up. All right, so this is where we are. We got a $387 today and 3 cents. Right, we up 0.34%. Right on the day. The extended hours is still going on, so that can go up or down. By the time you guys see this tomorrow morning, tomorrow when I do the next video. All right. So let's go to activities. So I bought a few things today that I sold yesterday. So another thing I want to, what this is trying to figure out what it's going to do. Another thing is yesterday, as you guys know, I sold a few things, right? And I got this order placed, but this order didn't go through. Yesterday I bought a few things and I sold, well, did I sell anything yesterday? Or was it the day before? I sold on the 17th. So yesterday I didn't sell anything, but I sold on the 17th. So of course my dividend, even though I bought some stuff, but I want to spend like $1,000 and I sold almost 8,000. No, I spent more than that. I spent like 4,000, and when I spent 4,000, but I sold almost $8,000. So of course that kind of messed up my dividend. My dividend was up yesterday to 113 and it's down today. So it's okay, the dividend go up and down, but the key is to keep adding more dividend producing what you call it, ETFs or stock, right, to the portfolio. And you know, this portfolio now we already hit 100. Now I got to focus on my other portfolio to kind of get those up. They don't have to get to 100 because in this portfolio I got, I think, about 55 in this portfolio. And then other portfolios like 48. I mean, that's still good. So now I gotta start working on Robinhood, and of course I'm still having a problem with E-Trade. When I log in today try to buy something, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a couple things. So by next week, you know, get some stuff that pay weekly. Start with the weekly, get some UMAX and UMAG, and then get some other stuff that I got in this portfolio, in that same portfolio, because those just gonna be a bunch of high yield, you know, just high yield producing stuff. It's not going to be like this portfolio that I have a mixture of high yield and the regular stocks, right? Regular ETFs. So that other portfolio with E-Trade is going to pretty much be a bunch of high yield. I'm probably going to have maybe up to 10 positions in there. Up to 10. It might not be 10, but I'm going to get the 2 that pay weekly. I'm going to get the one that from Roundhill, whatever, that pay weekly, and then so I will have 3 that pay every week, and then I'm gonna pick the other stocks, other positions that pay almost weekly, but they pay every week with with Yield Max. I can't even talk today. With Yield Max, and then I got a couple of them from Defiance that I want to buy. That's already in the portfolio. So I'm gonna try to get all of those. I think with my Misty, I'm not sure if it's in this portfolio or other portfolio, but I already got that to 1,000, and I want to get them to 1,000, and then I stop, and then I try to raise everything else up to 1,000. So once I get to 1,000, then I'm gonna stop and kind of spread out. So make sure I have 1,000 each one of them as we go. Now, also in the other portfolio, I don't know if I can do the balance thing on here because I don't want to click it and it show all my stuff. So I didn't want to click on the balance and then show all my stuff, and I had to stop the video, and then later on I have to edit. I don't want to do all that. But as of today, this is where we are on this portfolio. Let's get to the other one. All right. So over here, I try to buy just like on the other portfolio, and I got both of these fill, right? Which is good. So I spent $1,000 each. I didn't buy just based on the quantity of shares. I just spent $1,000 each, and that was it. So right now, I think I got about $16,000 that I can spend. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, depending on how the market is, I'm going to sell one of the other positions that I have. I'm going to sell one of the other positions that I have. Let's go here. So I'm down to $16, almost $17. I spent about $50,000 already. I think it's at 51,000 here. Maybe I got some in the negative, but that's what I spent of other people's money, right? So my overall is about 62%, right? So I got 62% margins based on my income, what I had already. They give me that much, right? That's what it looks like. But of course, I don't want to spend all of it, and then some of the stuff that the margin requirement is high is what I'm selling right now. So if you guys see me selling something, that means the margin requirements is very high. Okay, I might have 5,000 and the margin requirement is 4,000 or 4,005, which is like 400. So if the thing dropped down below $600, then I'll have a margin call. I don't want that close up a gap. So I'm just getting rid of that now, and that way I can use that money to buy more income producing asset that's going to generate more money. Okay, so we can get all of the other portfolio up, right? Up fast enough. So I mean, we're doing okay, right? The portfolio is doing okay. Today was another good day. We made a little bit of money over here too. We up almost about the same, right? 0.34%. Almost about the same with the other portfolio, right? Identical, right? 0.34%. Now, mind you, I have over 100 different positions in the Fidelity account, and in this chart swap, I think it's about 20, maybe 25, if that. But for us to make almost the same amount of gain, right, as far as percentage wise, because the amount is not the same, but the percentage wise is identical. Okay, guys, let's go to Robinhood. So Robinhood, as you can see here, I got Tesla, right? This is what the one I got when my daughter signed up, and I got $5 and I bought Tesla, and right now it's worth $5.68. So I made a few pennies. Now we got a couple other things that is down. I'm down a little bit here. I'm down $1 something here. I'm down 11 cents there. But overall, I mean, the positions is doing good, right? I haven't bought anything else. I need to add a few more positions into here because I need to get one or two things on the weekly, right? So for Yield Max every week, so I get a dividend from there, and then I'm gonna get YMAG and YMAX because they'll pay weekly now. So every week I'm gonna get a payment from there. So I think I need to get maybe 3 or 4 more plus those 2, so maybe 4 more, but I don't think it'll be more than 10, right? And Tesla, I'm gonna keep Tesla for now because it's just a growth, even though there's not a growth portfolio, but it's something that I got. So if somebody else signed up and used my link, I'm gonna buy another Tesla. So and maybe I get one share of Tesla by the end of the year. Who knows, next year, from people signing up using the link. And if you guys have a problem using the link, so the link is always not working, let me know so I can update the link, because it's not something I check every day. Okay, guys. So let's go to the actual, and then what crypto. So the crypto portfolio, most of the money I have is in crypto. If you go back up here to the top, everything else here is in crypto. This is the only little thing I have, almost $100 in ETFs. Okay, everything else is in crypto. So like today, I was gonna sell a little bit of Bitcoin, because I have a good chunk of money. Let me see if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I was gonna sell because I got 13,000 here in Bitcoin, and I'm up $6,000. So my average cost when I bought Bitcoin, it was at $30,000, right? So now it's worth 60,000. So profit. My money is already double what I put in there, so I can take that out. But I'm gonna wait, because I wanted to go up to about 70. It's going up and down, So I'm gonna wait until it gets to 70, and then when it gets to 70, then I'll be more comfortable selling enough to just pull out the returns, not the gain. I'm gonna leave my original amount of money in there and just pull out the returns and sell that, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing for Ethereum. Now I have about similar amount of money in Ethereum. So, but Ethereum is down right now. I would have like $1,000 in gains here in Ethereum, and I got about total $8,000 in Ethereum. But when I bought Ethereum initially, the average was about 1,800. So I got about 3, I think, or 4 Ethereums in here. Almost 4, right? This right there. And so I'm waiting for this to go up. So once it go up and my money go up, I'm gonna sell the returns and put that into the market too. So that's the goal. The goal is not to take any money out of my pocket other than that $100 that I just put in there to get the portfolio, to start buying stuff, to start getting a couple of pennies and coming in every day. That's the goal, right? To sell these crypto. Now, Uniswap and Shiba, I'm not gonna sell those. Shiba, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I have a few 100,000, a few million of Shiba, so I got 1.8 million here, and they're not even a penny, not even worth a penny, but it's like a couple of $1,000s. I'm gonna keep that until it get to $1 or until it go to 0. So even if it starts to go down, I'm not gonna sell it. It's gonna either be there until it go to 0, or it's until it get to $1, and then when it get to $1, I'll be a millionaire. If it gets to 0.05, I'll be a millionaire. If it gets to $1, you do the math. I got 180 million in there, 185 million in this portfolio. I got 2 other portfolios that have, millions of Shiba in there. So at some point, if it ever gets to $1, you guys probably not going to see me making this video anymore because I'll be like, you know what, I got to go in hiding because you guys probably come looking for me, try to get me. But that's where it is, right? People talk about crypto. Those are the only crypto I buy, right? I stick with the good stuff, and keep it simple, right? You can look at the crypto bubble, and see what's in there that you guys want to look at. But right now, I don't care about that. My thing is to generate income that's gonna make me money, that I can chill out and don't have to worry about money. That's the whole goal, right now, right? I got my portfolio safe to where it's generating enough money, right? Before it was generating by almost 30,000. Now it's generating 4 times that much. So the goal is just to keep the plenty more trees, right? So those trees can generate more fruit, right? I'm planting my money tree, right? So we plant a tree, and then that tree starts to bear fruit. We go plant another tree, so we can keep that going, right? So we get to the portfolio. Like I was saying earlier, overall the portfolio is down about $800, I think, or it might be less than 800. Cause I don't remember stuff from yesterday. I have to go look at the information. I probably need to start taking, uh, record of everything I did the night before or the day before. So when I get on these calls, I can be able to go back and give you guys accurate information. Even though y'all can look at the video and see, whatever I was down. But I am down because yesterday I was at 1308, I think, 13018, and now I'm down, almost $400. Let's say $400. Keep the number even. Which is not that bad, right? Tomorrow it's gonna go back up because everything that I bought today, it's gonna recalculate by this evening or whenever that information is updated to the system. It's gonna recalculate, and you know what? Overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with everything as it is. We're crushing it. The channel is doing good. The portfolio is doing good. Now, you guys remember, right? Being down, it doesn't really affect the dividend except when we got dividend cuts. When the company cut dividend, now we have a problem, right? Because that decreased the amount of money we're getting. But like I say, on my Fidelity portfolio, I got over, I take that back. Over 120 or more on my Fidelity alone. Now, if we go to Chart Swap, it's different, right? So if we go down the tracker right here, I'm gonna go to Chart Swap, right? And look at my beta; it's hard as hell. Let's go down to the bottom here. Let's see if it'll give us a number. I got 36. I got 36 holding in Chart Swap, right? 36 holding in Chart Swap. I thought it was less than that. I'll tell you how much I'll be paying attention to stuff. And we'll go to Fidelity. And let's see if it reaches 100 and something that I was saying. 110, 120. Let's see what number we get back. I got 142. So I got 142. Wow, that's more than what I thought, right? So I got 142 holdings in Fidelity. Now you guys can see here, right? I got XYLD. I got Western Union. I got WP Curry. I got ExxonMobil, Wells Fargo, Verizon. I got VYM. VYM put on the 2%, right? I got the VFC, and they only pay another 1.8%. So like I said, I got stuff that pay a lot lower percentage, right? I got US Bank. Bank Corp is a bank portfolio, bank position. I can't talk today. I may be too tired, right? I got UPS. UPS pay almost 5%. So like I said, I got a lot of stuff in here that, Texas Instrument, TC Energy Corp. So I got a lot of stuff in here that generate income, right? Some of them generate $4 a year. Some of them generate $1 a year. Let me see. I'm not sure if it's in this portfolio or is it in the Chart Swap portfolio. Let me see. Man, let me go back to positions. So when I be telling y'all stuff, I'm not just telling you guys so you can be like, oh yeah, Edwin, whatever. No. It's not everything I have that generate thousands of dollars. Okay? Some of the stuff that generate just enough that make me happy. Right? And it don't take much to make me happy, as you guys can see. Where is it? I guess it's not in this portfolio. It might be in the other one. And I'm going to be selling out a lot of these here, even though the yield like this right here, I'll be selling a lot of this stuff that pay 10% yield. XYLD, I'm going to be selling, especially out of this portfolio, because I want this portfolio to be totally yield max. I got some what you call it? What is it? You know, I can't even find it. It might be in the Fidelity portfolio, but that I got so much stuff in Fidelity to be going to that I'm looking at everything right now. But let me see if I go to Dividend, right? If I just click on Dividend and go down, that's going up. So let's go back up this way. You guys think I'm lying, right? Right, this right here, SPYI. That paid me 52 cents a year, right? But Holmes Food Corporation, right? Is that Holmes? Like a home, or I can't really tell. They only paid me $3.64. American State Water, $3.91. So as you guys can see, it's not everything that paid me a lot of money. Now I do have stuff that paying 12,000, 10,000, 23,000, 9,000, 6,000. Right, those are the higher yield. And this right here, tomorrow I think I'm going to sell the rest of this, and then I'm going to put that into probably more YMAX and YMAX. That thousand something, I'm going to get rid of that and get more yield. So like I said, I got other stuff in here that is safer, right? That I pay $50 a month, 53, 52. I pay a little bit of money. They don't pay a lot, right? If you go through the annual, right, and the annual here is 54, 58,000, almost 59,000. But you know, I own 100 and something companies, 100 and something positions just in this one Fidelity portfolio that give me money every month, right? Some of them do it quarterly, but most of them are monthly. Well, a lot of those bigger companies, they pay quarterly, right? And then this portfolio that I don't even talk about, right, it's at 192. But you guys know those guys charge me $3 every month. So even though I get income that's coming in, which is not a lot. If you can see, I got $2 here. It's barely enough to cover all of the money that they're deducting from me. So I might need to add another $100 to this to raise up or sell out of all of those and buy higher yield fund. That might be a better option, to sell out of those, buy higher yield, dividend yield, and that way there will be enough money to cover, you know, whatever. But these are more safer. It's still higher yield. I got, you know, CLM I have forever. It's in all of my portfolios, generate almost 19% a yield, right? And 14, 7. These are all high yield, but these are more on the safe side. They go up and down, but they're more on the safe side. I had these for years in here, and I don't really do nothing to it. As you guys know, when you buy something, the money get over $10, it automatically buys. Or sometimes I go in and I will manually do it myself. But with this stuff, you have to set your pie, you have to set the percentage, and sometimes you just like, oh, I don't want to fool with that, I just leave it alone. But now that, you know, I'm changing everything, my other portfolios, to generate more income, I just need to switch this the same, and that monthly money that I'm going to get are going to be more money than what I'm getting from here now. Hey, you know, before the end of the year, I might have a couple of $100 in here instead of just having $90 something, $190 something. So guys, you got to remember, you have to invest in your future. You know, like I said, I show you guys these things not to boast, not to brag, but just to say that anybody can do this, right? I've been doing this for almost 5 years, and as you guys know, I just started investing into the higher yield stuff more. I've always been investing into higher yield stuff, but not putting 60, 70,000 in one portfolio into another 40, 50,000 into another portfolio into higher yield. But I mean, I think I'm a risk averse guy. I handle risk. I mean, I invest in crypto. If you're gonna invest in crypto, you gotta be able to handle risk, because crypto go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I mean, it's not a lot change from yesterday. Why I show you guys, because the portfolio, like I said, is still evolving. We're still buying things to kind of set up the portfolio. I have 2 portfolios, so the goal is to get each of these portfolios paying 10,000 plus a month, right? But right now, the goal is to reach December is to get both portfolio combined, and I mean this 10,000 include the M1 portfolio also, to get those 3 to generating, you know, 10,000 a month, right? And then once that gets done, I will need to add Robinhood to this, but the Robinhood is going to be off because I have crypto on there, and that's going to show the income from the crypto. I mean, not income from the crypto, but the value of the crypto to look like there's more money in there or more, you know. So that's part of the reason I'm probably not going to add Robinhood for right now. I might just move the crypto from there, or just leave the crypto there, and maybe use one of my other portfolios. Maybe use Moomoo or for the stocks. I mean, I can do it that way. I mean, there's a lot of other options, right? There's a lot of other options to move stuff around and do it. I have to sell, but it's probably better to not sell and just leave it in there because of the difference that I have as far as buying and what I pay for it to what it's worth now. If I go and start over in a new portfolio, I'll be paying whatever it is now, and I'm not going to get that difference in what I paid when it was $30,000 to where it's $60,000. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I just mumble stuff, okay? Because this mind is just always running and going and going and going. So guys, as you can see, this is where we at, right? The channel is doing good. The portfolio is doing good. I need 1 or 2 red days, at least before the year end, because without those red days, we don't get that big spike in the market, in the portfolio, because, you know, if things drop, you know, 5-10%, and I buy it, and in the next 2 days they go back up, I mean, you know, the actual, not, it don't really make a difference with the dividend, but it make a difference with the actual portfolio, because it increased the value of the portfolio because the price of what I bought went up, and that can, you know, and that also increased me getting a little bit more margins, right? Because the more I buy, I pay down the margins, they're gonna give me a little bit more margin. So at some point, when we get enough, whatever is considered enough, that's why the rich get richer, because they're always striving to do better, right? So the overall in 10 years, we're gonna be doing $690,000 a year in 10 years. I mean, we're gonna retire soon. Maybe I keep on working. I keep my boss happy. Yeah, maybe I can work for another 5 years. Maybe, I don't know. But you know, we keep pushing, and hopefully everything works out. But for now, $112,000 a year for the next 12 months. Man, that's a lot of money. You know, just for me to spend 30 minutes a day, well, 15 minutes a day, checking my stuff in the morning, check it in the evening, and check it, you know, later on when the stock market closes. I mean, it's not a lot of work. You know, maybe when I'm not working, I might pay more attention to it and do it more, because I won't be having anything else to do. So I'll be able to pay more attention to it, and maybe it might grow even bigger. But for now, guys, remember to invest in your future. You're only doing it for you and your family, just like I'm doing it for me and my family. And I'm sharing my growth with you guys. My failure, when I fail, you guys are gonna see it as I grow. You guys are gonna be with me, and I thank you guys for all the support from the bottom of my heart. I thank you guys for all the support. Happy investing. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.